Leaks for JJK 264 have just dropped, and guys, when I tell you that this shit is in fucking sane, I mean that it is one of the best chapters we have gotten in a really long time. I don't want to waste your guys' time though, so let's just hop right into this. Picking up from the last chapter, where Angel uses the maximum output Jacob's ladder. Yuji hits the ground to off-balance Sukuna's footing, so the attack will land. And honestly, guys, when I thought they threw his attack at Sukuna, I didn't think he'd die by it, but I mean, I thought he would get like fucked up. We're talking fucked up. But he actually is chilling and is actually now climbing through the Jacob's ladder to get up to Angel to fucking kill her. Even though this is a maximum output Jacob's ladder, it's apparently not the same output as the one at the end of the calling game that they used on him. I don't know how that works. Sukuna makes his way up though, and as he's rearing back for that fucking punch, the goat of the JJK community, Todo, fucking intervenes and takes the hit for Angel, so she does not die, but he is hit with the full force of a black flash from Sukuna. Both Todo and Angel are blown back from the force of the black flash, and they are unable to move and help in the fight any further. The conditions for Jacob's ladder were different than in Yuta's domain. It was also hitting both Todo and Yuji, but Yuji, being the goat he is, climbs Jacob's ladder just like Sukuna did to come up and beat the shit out of Sukuna. Yuji lands a devastating punch on Sukuna's face and grabs him like a fucking child by the legs and throws his ass into the fucking ground like a monster. Then, as Yuji is going to use Dismantle on the ground to disrupt Sukuna's footing again, Sukuna, with the two black flashes he has landed, has regained his reverse curse technique and is able to regenerate his left two arms. He is able to knock Yuji away, and as Yuji tries to fight back, obviously, 4 arms are better than 2, and Sukuna is grabbing his punches and is just punching him in the face and kneeing him in the side and is just completely beating the shit out of Yuji. Yuji, being the absolute fucking dog he is, even though he was knocked away, gets up and still tries to come at Sukuna as he is trying to use Dismantle to target the barrier between Sukuna and Megami's soul. But the problem is, he can't use this if he cannot touch Sukuna himself. Then we get a small flashback to when Gojo and Yuji were in Jogo's domain at the very beginning of the series, and he is talking about how domains cost a lot of curse energy, but it also gives you a buff like in a video game, and any curse technique applied is a guaranteed hit. And Yuji, being the absolute fucking dog he is, he opens his own fucking domain. Yuji and Sukuna are both now in Yuji's domain, and we are in a unknown station, with Sukuna being back in the form that he was when he was in Yuji's body. Yuji approaches him and says, "Let's go, Sukuna." Guys, when I tell you this fucking chapter was so fucking amazing, oh my god, I literally just woke up probably about 20 minutes ago. I immediately checked Twitter, and Yuji using his domain was the first thing I saw, and I was like, this can't be real. This can't be real, right? And guys, it is so fucking cool. I know. We've had a lot of times in this like final battle arc where we're like, Sukuna has to be done now. Like, this fight has to be over. But I feel that like this has to be it, right? Like, this is. There's no more trump cards left. All of the plans have been run through. Yuji opening his domain was never something that they thought could happen or anything like that. He just whipped this bitch out on the fly. And Sukuna being back in his form when he was in Yuji's body, it's so cool. Symbolism of him fighting back against the demon that he fucking had within him and getting revenge for all the horrible shit that Sukuna did while he was in his body. And obviously, the guaranteed hit of Yuji's domain is going to be Dismantle to target the gap between Megumi and Sukuna's soul to get Megami out of there. I'm guessing since Sukuna is back in his other form, like when he was in Yuji, he is going to be heavily fucking nerfed as well. I'm also interested to see if Sukuna will try and open Malevolent Shrine to counter Yuji's domain, and if that's the case, what will happen to Yuji afterwards when it comes to the effects of using his domain. But I mean, this has to be the end, right? Like, this is like, I feel like right now we are in the final like 2, 3, maybe 4 or 5 chapter stretch of this battle with Sukuna. It is wrapping up, and guys, if you don't want to miss any JJK content, any spoilers, anything like that, please guys, go down, click the subscribe button. Also, like the video if you enjoyed it, and go down and comment what other series you would like me to see me cover. I'll cover basically anything besides like My Hero and fucking One Piece, because fuck those 2 shows. But I hope that you, yes, you right there, have a fucking tastic day, guys. And of course, like always, deuces.